Okay, this is a Python pre-code CAM certifications, Python certification. So the first one is how does the print function work? Every programming functions, every programming language has to some way to output data to the terminal with the built-in method, functions, property, and keyword. In Python, you can use the print function. You can use the print function to print data in the terminal. Let's take a look at the print function so you can start using with the confidence. One of the first thing you do when you are learning any programming language is to write simple hello world program. You can do that really easy in Python with just a print function. So to do that, you just need to put the string hello world in between the opening and closing parentheses. You use the core print function. So that's the print hello world. It goes to be hello world. So and you will learn more about string and function in the Python in the future lesson. Okay, you can learn more about the string and function in the Python future lesson. For now, just consider a string as a sequence of the characters surround either single or double quotation mark. So we used to put this word or word or other word, other phrases using this single or double quotation mark. That's a quotation mark we can use. In the print hello world example, the string hello world is an argument based to the print function. And you can also use the print function to show multiple values or argument at once to separating them to commas for the example. Okay, there is a print function so the multiple values argument at once separate with the commas. We can use the commas for to a single bracket, so single quotation mark, and the comma, then single quotation blue, comma green. So that's it. So Python automatically add the space between each item when you separate them with the commas. It's helpful when you want to print several pieces of the information together. Okay, that's the thing. So Python will automatically detect. These Python is automatically add the space between each other. So that's a simple. Python is simple. So and the then now we have the questions. Why does the following code print all the value on the same line with the spaces? Because of the separate value with the commas in print at space between them. So why does the following code print all the value in the same line? Because the separating values with the commas print is a space between them. And second one is a because strings are automatically joined together with the no separator. And the because each call print all the space by default. And the fourth one is a because Python automatically convert all the string to uppercase in the output. No. The last one is no. The third one is a because each call to print at the space by default. And the because strings are automatically joined together with the no separators. And the I think this one because separate value with the commas print at the space between them. We can yeah, I think that's the correct answer. You can use the comma to space between them. And what would you the output of the print code be? What would the output of the print code be? Hello world, hello then world. No, the last one is not, then third one is not hello world. So I think this one because no, it have the space. So hello world. What are the purpose of the quotation mark around hello world following? They define the string functions. That's all. Check your email. Ah, yeah. These three things are correct. So the print my my favorite color, comma, single quotation goes to be blue, quotations green or red, that be because separate value with the commands in the print at space between them. It is separating the value with the commas in print at space between them. And what would you the output of the following code is? So print hello world goes to be this one. So some spaces are here. So hello world. Yeah. Yeah. I think no. Some. Yeah. No. 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 This is separate values with the commas. Space. They have automatically added the spaces. Okay. Then what are the purpose of the quotation mark? So we use the quotation mark to define the string. So it is we use the quotation mark. It automatically detects this is a string. Without the quotation mark, it is a boolean or integer or other thing. Okay, check your answers and go to the next challenge. Okay, what are the common data types in Python and how do you get the types of the variable? What are the common data types in Python and how do you get the types of variable? Before working with the Python variable, it's important to understand data types. Yeah, we working with the Python variable. It is important to understand data types, and the data types describe the kind of the value a variable hold. For example, number, fees of test, or list of the items. And the programming language used to data types, so they know how to store and work with the different kind of information. So programming language used to data types so that know how to store and work with the different kind of informations. So Python is a dynamically typed language like JavaScript. So Python is a dynamically typed languages like JavaScript, meaning you don't need to explicitly declare types for variable. So you don't need to explicitly declare types of variables, and the language knows that what types of variable is based on what you assign to it. Yeah, these Python languages know that already. This is a string, this is a integer. Yeah, that's it. Here the example name John Doe is a Python. No, this is a string because of the they use what they use single quotations, and the age goes to be equal 25. Python knows this is an integer, so it is a number value. So age is equal to 25. This is a contract to some statically typed language like C Sharp, Java, and C++, where you have to declare type with the variables like this. String name John Doe, int age 25. Okay. In the C Sharp, in the Java, and C++, we put the string and integer is a data type, but Python is not. The dynamic typing nature of the Python makes coding really fast and more flexible, but it can lead to unexpected bugs because type of the errors detect only the program's run and not when the program is compiled. And since Python determines data types while your program is running, type related mistakes are only discovered at the moment. When the programming runs, Python execute your code line by line. This Python is execute your code line by line. If it reach a line where the certain object is expected to behave in the way it not able to, Python will stop and show an errors. What is that? Since a Python determine the data types while your program is running, yeah, they automatically determine the what is the data types. It related to mistaken only discovered at the moment. When a program runs, the Python execute your code line by line. That is a compiler. If it reach a line where the certain object are expected to behave in a way it's not able to. So Python will stop and show an error. Okay. In contrast, some languages compile your program before it runs. And compiling means the computer check your code in advance and prepare to it. During the steps, those languages can catch up type errors before program even start. Okay, this in the compiler, they can they can identify the errors before compiling the running the code. So these Python's compiler can get the errors for that error before the program is even start. You don't need to know those language yet. This important idea is simple. In Python, type errors can reveal themselves during the execution when the program is actually running and using your code. And compile language catch type errors during the compile step before the program is allowed to run. So because of this, you might not learn about type mistake in Python until program reach to them to specify a specific line of the code is run. And here's are the most common data types you will see in the Python. What are the things? The integer is a whole number without decimal. For example, 10 or minus 5. And my integer variables equal 10 and print integer, my integer variables goes to be integer 10. And the float is a number with the decimal point, like 4.41 or 0.4. And then my float variables is 4.50. So the float value is my float variable is a float. So 4.50 is a float value. And the string is a sequence of the characters enclosing in single or double quotations. We used to string. We want to add the string, so we use single or double quotations. Yeah. And the boolean value, the true or false type, written as a true or false. We used added the true. My boolean variable equal true, so print is a boolean value. So the Python compiler is identify this is a boolean value. And the unordered collection of the unique elements. So these are unique elements like 420 in the curly brackets. Unordered collections. This one. So my set variable equals 758. The set is my variables is 758. And the dictionary values, key pair values. Dictionary have the key pair values enclose the curly braces. Yeah, we use the curly braces to that. And we added the name, then added the value as a whatever things. Name have the join. Then age double dot goes to be 28. That's tuple. Tuple is the immutable order collections encloses in the bracket like 7, 8, and 4. Yeah, it is the immutable order collection encloses in the bracket like 7, 8, or 4. And my type tuple variables is a 7, 4, 8. And the tuple goes to be my tuple variables is a 7, 5, 8. Range. So range is sequence of the number, often used to loops. For example, range goes to be 5. Sequence of the number, often to the loop. And my range variables equal range 5. Print range, my range variables goes to be 0 or 5. An unordered collection of the element that support different data types. My list, yeah, we can use a different data types in the same list. My list equal integer value, then hello world is a string value, Float values are here, the combinations of the things. Difference data type using the same list. Okay, that's the thing. And the non-variables have non-variable is a special value that represent the absence of the values. My non-variables equal none. So yeah, that's the thing. To get the data types of the variable, you can use type functions. So we used to show that's what is a data type. So we use this type command. Print my variables equal hello world. Then print type equal my variable one. So it shows the class is a string. And here's the all the types of cover in the results. So, okay, these things we are showing now. Yeah. The build of the isInstance function. Let it check the variables with a specific data type. It takes object of the you want to check it against and returns a boolean. Here's are some example. IsInstant. IsInstant is a hello world string. Is a true. So we can get the instant is a we can validate the values of the things. Hello world is a string. So it is a it's come to true. And each instance is a true equal boolean, so it goes to be true. And the each instance go to be 42 goes to int, that is a true values. Yeah, false values, true values. So that's the thing. What does it mean that Python is dynamically typed? What does it mean that Python is dynamically typed? You must manually specify the data types of the every variable, and Python does not support the difference data type. No, it support the different data types. So two is not. And Python automatically determine the data types based assign value. Yeah. Variables is a Python cannot be changed. They are data types after assignment. Yeah, can be changed. It is not a construct. So you must manually specify the data types of the every variables. Okay. So what is the difference between the integer and the float data types? What is the difference between integer and the float data types? Integer can store the both positive and negative numbers, while float can only store the positive number. Integer are whole number without decimal, while float are number with the decimal point. Float takes up the less memory than integer is in Python, and integer can only store the number of 100, and while float have no limit. What is the things? What is the difference between integer and the float data types? Difference between integer and the float data types. Integer is store the both positive and negative number. Yeah, but float is only the store the positive number. Yeah, but float is not having the negative numbers. Uh, so only the second thing, integer are whole number without decimal. Integer are whole number without decimal. While float are number with decimal point. Float are number with decimal point. Yeah, it is number in the second one. How can you check the data types variable in Python? How can you check the data types? To type the check the value the type functions like type my variables. Okay, go to this one. Okay, so let's go to the introduction to string. What are the string and what is string immutability? What are the string and what is string immutability? The string is a sequence of the characters surrounded by either single or double quotation mark. In some programming languages, characters surrounding by the single quotes are treated different than characters surrounded by the double quotes. So, but in Python, they are treated equally. So you can use either even working with the string. Here are some example of string. Okay, my string is one, it goes to be hello. My string two goes to be word. If you need to multi-line string, if you want to add the multi-line string, you can use a triple double quotes. We can use the triple double quotes and single quotes. My string equal double quotation multi-line string, and the other thing is a single quotes. Yeah, another multi-line string. Yeah, we could use the triple things, triple double quotations and single quotes. If your string contain either single or double quotation mark, then you have two options. Use the opposite kind of quotes, and that the string contains single quotes. Use a double quotes to wrap the string, vice versa. So use the opposite kind of quotes. Okay. So we use to string contain the quotes and use the double quotes to wrap the string, and vice versa. That the message equal, it's the same thing, say sunny day, and we don't use to backslash to add this single command in the double quotes or double quotes in the single command. She said that the hello world, so we use these single quotes. Escape the single and double escape the single or double quote mark in the string with backslash. No, yeah, we need to that one. With the method, you can use the either single or double quotations. Okay, it's the backslash sunny day. So we use to backslash to add these simple quotations. Yeah, it's the same thing. Same quotation mark have used the backslash, but the difference quotation used to uh, don't we not used to backslash. Yeah. Sometimes you need to check if the string contain one or more characters. For that, Python is provide the in operators. It is provide the in operators, which return the boolean that specify whether the character or character exists in the string or not. And here are some examples. My string is a hello world. So the string is hello in the my string, true. Then the hey in my string is a false. Hi in my string is a false. So yeah, it is checking the value in the string. My string is a hello is not. Hi is a not. E is a true. Why? Because the yeah, E is in this one. So hi is not one, hey is not one, hello have. So it is a true value. It contains this chunk of the word. So hello and it e have. So it have getting the true value. So we use this in command, in operator. Yeah, in operators to get that thing. So print it have printing the this true or false or other thing. Now let's look at the sum. You get the length of the string and work with the individual characters. In the string process is called indexing. It's now you can get the length of the string and work with the individual characters in the string. The process is called indexing. And to get the length of the string, you can use the built-in length functions. We can use this length function to example that one. We can now we want to get the length of the string. Hello world have the 11 of the spaces. So it we want to get this print length my string. Then compile one. Then we can run this. We can get the output of the 11. Each character is a string has a positions called index. Each character in the string has position called in index. An index is a zero base, meaning that the index of the fine characters of the string is zero. Index of the first characters of the string is zero, and the index of the second character equal one. So on the axis is a characters by index, you use the quotation bracket, and with the index of the character you want to access the inside. That's the thing. So my string equal hello world. So my string equals zero is a zero index is a h. So six index is a w. So it print these values. Negative indexing is also allowed, so you can get the last characters of the any string with the minus one, and the second of the last character with minus two is so on. That is the print the d values in the negative value. So minus one is a it is start from the last index. So the word have the last index. So D is printing. My string equal minus two is L. So in this index we can show in this L1. Many other programming language groups data types broadly as either primitive or reference types. Primitive types are simple and immutable, meaning they can't be changed once declared. The const values can't be changed. So the reference type hold the multiple values and either mutable or immutable. Mutable values or immutable values. But Python doesn't draw the hard line between those two groups. It comes to be immutable or mutable. Data get threads to the object, and the some object are immutable while other is mutable. Immutable data types can modify or alters once they are declared. You can find their variables sometimes new, and which is called reassignment. Reassign this one. Creating is we can reassign this one. But the direct modification can be string is allowed. Greeting must be high. Then greeting equals zero is indexing h. But it comes from the type errors because it is a simple value, but this is a capital, so type errors come. How do you get the length of the string s? S equal length or length equal s. String is a s, so the second one I think. And how do you define the multi-line string in Python? Multi-line string used to triple double quotes or triple single quotes. And what does it mean that string is immutable? What does it mean that string is immutable? A variable cannot be reassigned to different string, and the variable reassignment directly modified to the original string. Oh, string cannot be directly modified to change the individual characters. And string characters can be direct modified only under the specific conditions. So the immutable string is a variable cannot be reassigned the different string, or the variable is reassigned to directly modify the original string. Yeah, the second one I think. Oh no, this one is correct. Triple quotes and use the single quotes of the triple things. But this is a how do you get the length of this string? So I think length goes to be s. And what does it mean that string is immutable? So a string cannot be directly modified to change in the individual characters. Yeah. That's the correct answer. A string cannot be directly modified by changing the individual characters. And the string characters can be direct modifiers only used to specify conditions. It's not the correct one is a string cannot be directly modified by changing individual characters.